Are you dating at the moment, or are you in a relationship?
I'm neither. I'm
Neither.
just
How come?
just don't want to, can't be bothered.
A lot of people don't want relationships nowadays.
All my girlfriends, we're all, pretty much all of us are single, but it's just out of choice. I'm not doing it anymore.
But isn't that a bit sad?
Yeah, but we're happy with ourselves and we're happy being single.
If you speak to single people, it can sound like the dating scene today is worse than it's ever been.
Dating is draining. I just can't keep doing it.
We're just gonna lay it out straight. We're in a dating crisis.
Dating is fucking shit.
Dating scene for men has never been harder because if you try and approach a girl at a bar, she's gonna think you're a weirdo straight away.
So yeah, fuck dating, man. It's just one of the hardest things now.
78% of people who use dating apps say they're either mentally, physically, or emotionally exhausted by them.
At what point do you just accept being single forever? I don't know.
But this isn't just an issue with the internet. Globally, the number of single people is on the rise. In this series, we're on a journey around the world to find out what's gone wrong with dating.
We are doing a video about why no one's dating anymore. Have you got any ideas?
No, not yet.
I'm in what's apparently the loneliest place in the most single city in the UK, the constituency of Vauxhall and Camberwell Green in London. I want to speak to people here and get their take on the dating scene today.
I'm so tired of men in their 30s on Hinge saying, still figuring out my dating goals.
I was on a date last night actually, which probably didn't go as I wanted it to.
What happened?
I just didn't fancy him.
Yeah. What would you say you are looking for when you're on dates? What type of man are you wanting to meet?
This is going to sound really bad, but if they are in a stable position, that it does help. It's appealing. I think it's slightly innate within women to think that as well.
Is dating something that you're doing? Is it going well, not well?
Me right now? No, not really. It's not really a focus for me.
Okay.
Right now I need to focus on things that's got to help me grow.
How do you know when you're ready to start looking for someone? When are you done?
When am I done? Well, in that case, I'll never be done and I'm growing. Never.
Before dating, I try to be a better man. I try to be economically stable.
How old are you?
21.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're currently at 21 working on becoming a better man before you date?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Stability or something is what people are after, and then maybe a lot of us just aren't that stable.
What does stability mean?
Stability means having a stable job and being someone who's gonna, where they're gonna be every day of the week, or people who have specific goals and want to achieve them.
I'm hearing a lot about men's goals on this journey making this. It's not really something that you used to hear that much about, and it feels like suddenly everyone's got goals and vision.
The checkbox list is tiny. I know when I've been in a really good relationship, you inspire each other to reach those goals together. Wouldn't that be so fun? Yeah, maybe it's just that they're literally not speaking to enough women and they're getting just all their ideas about what women want from men and stupid people on social media.
Then get stuck in this conflict of should I work on myself or should I go out and date? And this is actually a very, very real issue that's going on in the male community.
If you hate yourself right now because you're fat and broke, the last thing you should be doing, fellas, is looking to get into a relationship.
You see all these, distractions. When I say distraction, I'm talking about girls. All these thoughts of, dating and that. Cut them off.
When you worried about women, bro, what it do, it throw you off your grind, it throw you off your purpose.
Make 6 figures per year, 35 or older, have 6 months to 1 year of savings, be in shape, and then have had sex with 50 women.
And that's the point where you would say, okay, now it could be an intelligent decision to settle down with a woman.
Yes.
I'm surprised by how many young heterosexual men I've met who sign up to the idea that they need to improve before dating. To get a broader view on why men and women seem to be moving apart, I'm speaking to Sarah Hill, an evolutionary psychologist. We've heard the headlines that young people are dating less, they're having less sex, they're not forming relationships in the same way. What would be some of the main reasons you would see for this shift?
Women are outpacing men in achievement. So women are graduating from high school at greater rates, they're graduating from college at greater rates, they're going to college at greater rates, they're entering the job force in greater numbers. And this poses a challenge because many women tend to be hypergamous, meaning that they want to mate upward. So they want to be involved in long-term relationships with people who have at least as much education and at least as much earning capacity as they have themselves. What this does is it creates this very small pool of men that are potentially sort of appropriate mates for a woman who wants to mate with somebody who's at least at her same level. And so there's a shortage of these men. And so a lot of women, especially accomplished women, feel very frustrated. And what happens is this very small pool of accomplished men, a lot of these men are choosing to just date casually for a really long time because they don't have any constraints on their fertility.
Some of the sentiment that we've heard from young guys, it was this, I don't think you have this phrase in America, but the phrase is like, I can't be arsed. I'm just out of it. I can't be bothered. I don't have any motivation. And I just found that really sad, basically.
I don't like to be one of those people who blames everything on our smartphones. When you get rewards without effort, it's just like dopamine hits without any effort. Dating is effortful. I mean, it's hard.
It's Friday night, I'm in Manchester and I'm about to go to an elite speed dating event. It's literally called Elite Dating and it's advertised by the organisers as dating for people with quote unquote professional jobs. So I'm here to find out whether what the experts have told me is ringing true for these people. So this event is dating for like professionals. Why was that something that you were attracted to?
Because I don't want to go on a date with a bum. Like, plain and simple. I don't want someone that hasn't got a job, that hasn't got a life, that hasn't got dreams and aspirations, or someone that has no money and is going to rely on me. Like, I want to go and build a life with someone that's on the same wavelength as me.
Do you think that makes dating easier or harder?
It's more of a niche pool. There's more single bums than there is single people with money and aspirations because someone's already gone, you're great, I'm going to take you.
I'm inside. We're not actually allowed to film the event for obvious reasons. Basically, it's a very classic speed dating event. Everybody's had a drink of Prosecco. They're about to sit down and spend 3 minutes all getting to know each other. So I'll report back. I can't explain why that was so intense. It was literally mental. How was your night?
It was okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was nice. I ticked 2 people.
Okay.
So
that's
I guess
good.
2 to 3 days, I'll find out.
2 out of...
I think there was like 10 people.
10? Yeah, well that's all right.
We're going out as a group now,
Oh, nice.
so I mean, new friends.
Yeah. And are the 2 that you ticked going out for a drink?
Yep.
Have a good night. Bye-bye. See you later.
Did you want to hand your sheet in or?
Oh no, I didn't tick anymore.
Oh, didn't you? Right, okay. Oh, well, I'll let her. You still get to. Oh, are you? Seriously? Oh, right, okay.
I'm being pure journalism.
Right. Okay.
But yeah.
Well, you'll still get to find out who's ticked you anyway. So.
I don't think anyone would have ticked me because I told them I was a journalist immediately.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you tell them you were married?
No.
No. Well, then you might still have got some ticks.
Oh, there you go. It's good to have options. It's becoming clearer why the men I've spoken to in London feel the pressure they do. But I wanted to understand why it seems to be stopping so many of them dating at all.
I'm not too fussed me about relationships and that.
Yeah.
Not too bothered.
Isn't that a bit sad? People like just aren't dating and aren't like...
I'm quite happy.
I just think like drinking alcohol and like going out with friends, and then that's when you sort of like you've had a drink, you thought, oh, I'm going to go speak to that girl or whatever like that.
Yeah.
It just doesn't happen anymore. I think people are too focused on like the career and making sure that they look correct at all times, and I think people are just in constant fear, I suppose.
What's planted the idea that that's what you should be doing in your early 20s?
I honestly think it's the rise of like all these men that do these like podcasts and all that sort of thing, and then they're telling other men this is what girls want. They want a provider, they want this and they want that. But as far as I'm concerned, I've never seen any girls' podcasts which have like said that. It's all just men telling men what they should be or what kind of man they're supposed to be.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
much. You were so good. We've cracked it because she just confirmed it. It seems that if rising levels of equality have made things tougher for lower income heterosexual men, then the male self-improvement ecosystem is offering solutions that are actually not helping them. I really want to speak to someone making this kind of content, so I'm heading to Milton Keynes to meet Ali Ben Hariz, a male self-improvement TikToker.
If you want people to buy into you, you must buy into you. People ask me all the time, Ali, don't you think the self-improvement niche is saturated? And I'm like, I don't care if it's saturated because there isn't another motherfucker like me out there.
Hello.
Thank you for coming.
I'm Leia. Is this literally what you wear all the time?
This is me all the time, yeah. My friends always tell me, Ali, just dress down, please, for once.
I love your place.
Oh, thank you. It's uniquely me, I would say. I want it to feel like a gentleman's lounge, like a cigar lounge.
Yeah.
That's the kind of look I'm going for.
There's I guess quite a funny video. You say, if you're fat and you're broke, you know, the last thing you should be doing is looking for a relationship. Do you think there are times when it's a distraction to be kind of dating?
If you're not where you want to be, you're often doing yourself you're doing the other person a disservice. Traditionally, men are obviously supposed to arrange the date and take the lady out. I am quite old school in that approach. I still maintain that approach and I preach it on my social media platforms. It makes you feel better about yourself as a man when you can do that. And I think every guy knows that that's the right thing to do deep down, especially
I think every guy knows that.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, that nowadays there's people saying that, no, I will never pay for the entire day. I'll go 50-50. And I just think you're going into that with a scarcity mindset.
One of the things about this space is it's men talking to men generally. It almost feels like it can be a bit of an echo chamber with men telling men what men should do to meet women. But like, where are the women in the conversation? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think a lot of guys look at women as the end result. If we do all this stuff, we'll get the woman. That's why so many guys are so obsessed with building this life before inviting a woman into it.
Yeah, but like it's not going to work out if you've been doing all that without chatting to any women because you're not going to be very good at it.
Well, exactly. You know, you're going to be rusty. You know, and I think as you're improving yourself, it's okay to go on dates. You don't have to get to a level first and then start meeting women. You can meet women as you're improving yourself. So I said that the fat and broke thing, if you're somebody who's going to the gym and right now you're overweight, but you're, you know, improving, you're feeling better about yourself, it's okay to start dating at that point because you're engaging in the actions.
Why is it all? I'm literally talking about just talking to women. I'm not even talking about dating. I'm just talking about like having friends who are women and just having a group of friends where there are females in it. Like that's really useful, right?
Yeah, I think, you know, obviously everybody has their own preference when it comes to, you know, what kind of friends they want to have.
Do you have female friends?
Yeah, I mean, I have, you know, female colleagues that I've worked with. Me personally, I don't have many female friends, but I can understand why somebody may want to have female friends, you know, so everybody has their own preference.
When you're talking about women and what it is that women want, where are you getting that information from?
Yeah, so as I said earlier, really from my personal interactions with women. Now, what I talk about isn't necessarily developing friendships with women and socializing with women. It's more so how to carry yourself in a romantic interaction with women. A lot of the things that I speak to guys about, I've done myself. A lot of the mistakes that I've made. And also from conversations I have with many of my male friends. I always ask questions, you know, so what's got you to this point? Especially when I see an old couple. I always, you know, like to speak to them because, you know, that they always have something lovely to say.
But you know what they'll say? They'll say, we met through our friends. Because back then people just had groups of friends and they mixed. You know, it wasn't kind of men all together and then going off and dating. It was a more organic thing to just know people of the opposite sex. Do you have a partner?
At the moment, no. At the moment, I'm a single man. But it's something that I do aspire to have in the near future as well. Gentlemen, it's absolutely important for us.
Speaking to Ali made me wonder what it is that makes young men follow this kind of advice, and it reminded me of a conversation I'd had in Manchester. people are actually being less successful in meeting partners, is there not a bit of an issue that people are hearing from influencers and social media what they think they need to do to find romantic partners, but the success rate is going down?
People are thinking this is a normal thing.
Yeah.
Like, the people always ask themselves the questions of why is it not working? If you keep going to the same grocery store and you keep getting moldy vegetables, why would you keep going back for the same thing?
Yeah, well, why do people keep going back to these people giving this advice?
Oof, that's a tough question to ask. I'd say it's because they don't take the initiative to find an alternative. Maybe it's because they don't believe there is an alternative.
When I met my partner, I was doing quite a lot better than I am now. I was working for a big bicycle manufacturer in France, so earning quite a bit more money. And it is very different. Now I'm working almost minimum wage in the Trafford Centre.
Do you think it would have been different had you met now?
Could well have been, yeah. I think I would have probably felt quite different about the situation, yeah.
How do you mean?
Probably just wouldn't have been so happy to sort of commit to anything in the way that we have done. I don't think it's bad for a guy to strive to want to do better or to want more, but at the same time, I don't think you want to wait your whole life, or spend your whole life waiting for the beat to kick in. Do you know what I mean? It would be really sad if you get to 50 and look around and you kind of done nothing with your life because you have been waiting for everything to be perfect.
It is sad that people are dating less, kind of, but the reason why I find it sad is because I think concurrently people are having less fun. On top of that, just base level sad vibe, it's also not working. So people are striving very hard to become a particular type of person in order to get a date, but they're doing it in a vacuum that means they're really not learning how to connect with people. It makes me feel and sound really old, but I had so much fun when I was in my 20s, and I'm not getting the feeling that that's a priority anymore. And I think it's really admirable for people to have hopes and dreams and stuff, but I don't trust the motivations of the people who are telling them that that's what they need to focus on. I don't think it's the right mindset for most people. I think that they may end up looking back and being like, oh, I probably didn't need to be worrying about all of that at that stage. In the next episode, we're heading to the US to see how politics and religion might be affecting how people date.